Yo, Ewo, it seems like you're also like kind of waiting for some kind of like a big recession or like something you always talk about.
Yeah, so I mean, uh, there's supposed to be there's supposed to be like a
No,
really
I
big
no, so I completely agree with you, Will, because no, I was gonna invest like all my money. I've only invested like a third of it, 2 months ago. But everything I was reading after that job report came out is that there's no way when what is it right now, like 10 million people file for unemployment that they can just recover like that in 1 second. So like a lot of the big investors, Mark Cuban, Warren Buffett, they all think there's gonna be like a little recession coming up.
Yeah, and I was watching Warren's like shareholder meeting before we came on, and he was talking about how it's inevitable that there's going to be like some sort of recession again. Like this can't go on forever because I think the government is just bailing out a lot of big companies, and with the stimulus check, there's like a lot of inflated value to everything. So when that inflation runs out and we're still stuck at home, there has to be like a point where we're gonna drop for like a good 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I was listening to like Planet Money podcast a few days ago, and they basically tracked this one woman who works and like rents out an apartment, and then they tracked like the guy who rents out those apartments and see how he's doing. And what they found is that like none of the people that had apartments could pay for like the next month's pay. So he like decreased the prices of uh of like what the rent had to be, and also he had to start taking money out of his own job, which he had never done before, to like keep the houses like running. So it's just small stuff like that like that's just one case, but when that adds up to what is it, like 10 million people that can't pay for their house, then
Yeah,
it can
it's
go
gonna
very
be.
bad.
Dude, yeah. Actually, I'm looking at a graph and basically showing the unemployment claims in the nation per year. And if you look like in 2008, uh, during that recession, it did rise, but it still maintained a below 1 million number. And basically, it was relatively consistent all the way up from like 2000 to now. And then now, like you just see this sharp spike up to like pretty much 7,000, and it's probably higher now. Um, but yeah, I don't know that. I don't
It's
know
just
that.
weird with this one because it happened so fast, so they
Yeah,
don't really know what's going to happen.
and I think the market dipped like the week before it really started getting bad. So everyone was like, "Oh, it's only gonna get worse from here," but then it went like right back up again. So it's confusing.
Yeah, and get ready for the apocalypse, boys.
So William, what is your